MetaCare is the first Web3 health, wellness, and lifestyle e-commerce super app where you can buy medicine and book teleconsultations and health and laboratory tests all in one. MetaCare is democratizing access to healthcare through the cheapest and most convenient way possible. Chua is head of operations at MetaCare. So hello, Jem. We're very happy to have you dito sa...
Hi. Thanks, Johnny, for having us. We're super happy to be sharing more about MetaCare with you and your audience.
Yes, I'm very excited to learn more about MetaCare kasi this is Web3 plus healthcare. I think it's very unique.
Yes,
So maybe you can speak more to that.
definitely.
But let's start with the first question, Jem. So ano nga ba ang MetaCare?
Okay, so MetaCare is basically an all-in-one marketplace where you can get super big discounts on health, wellness, and parang lifestyle products and services. So right now, we are actually up already on the Android and iOS mobile phones. So guys, download the app, check it out. On the surface, it looks like your typical e-commerce store, pero it's actually so much more than that. So right now, we actually have around 10 plus merchants for 3,000 SKUs available. And we actually have this super parang special promo available right now until March 31, where you can get parang free premium discounts at 40% off. So you can get your medicine, all of your products and services at 40% off. So what makes MetaCare different? As you mentioned nga, and parang syempre obvious naman with the name, parang MetaCare, so care equals health. But actually, we're more than just about healthcare. We actually do really want to focus on parang lifestyle products as well or wellness products. Kasi here, parang we really believe na there's like a need for like holistic or a very comprehensive care. It's not just about medicine. It's about your mental health. It's about your productivity. So parang we really want to tackle all of that and give a lot of value to our users. And na-mention mo din kanina na we also parang a Web3 company. And that's right. So parang how you gain access to MetaCare is actually through tokens, NFTs. So medyo exciting din siya.
Yes, it's true. First of all, it's true about what you said about the care part, the healthcare part. True, it's not just medicines. I mean, health is not just about medicines, di ba? It's very
Correct.
maganda kung holistic ang ating approach. May cure, may prevention din, and yung parang lifestyle. So that's why
Correct.
pala, health, wellness, and lifestyle. E-commerce super
Lifestyle.
care. I'm really,
Yes.
we can dig deeper sa lahat sa lahat ng yan. May e-commerce, may super app. Pero punta muna tayo dun sa may Web3 aspect. Kasi you said
Okay.
the token, may NFTs. Pero MetaCare is also like democratizing access to healthcare. Parang what's the connection really? I mean, ano ba talaga yung problem sa healthcare maybe na sinosolve through Web3 and paano really nagagawang mas cheap, mas convenient, mas accessible ang itong mga products na ito through MetaCare. As you said na may discount, may promos right now, so maybe our listeners can avail of that. Pero yeah, can you speak more to this?
Okay, of course. So actually how MetaCare was conceived kasi was parang inspired heavily by the play to earn models. So I'm not sure if familiar kayo doon, but like play to earn was really big kasi during the pandemic. So the likes of Axie Infinity parang came about, diba? And a lot of Pinoys really got into it. And parang we saw na parang, you know, a lot of people actually saw the gaming or like the play to earn industry as a source of income talaga. Like for a while, a lot of people were really earning via play to earn. So parang we thought about it and parang, yes, it's a source of you work for a corporation. You have salary, you have benefits like HMO, you have mga transpo allowance and all of that. But if you think about the play to earn parang players, they don't have access to those benefits. So that's actually how MetaCare came to be na parang, okay, for these Web3 people, parang we wanted to provide those benefits, those healthcare perks. So that's how it started. But as we like dug deeper talaga and parang we saw na it's not just a play to earn parang people kasi who experience this problem. It goes way beyond that. You know, think about freelancers, think about gig economy workers, think about mga angkas or grab drivers. You know, these people also don't have what you call parang regular employment, diba? So they also don't have access to these benefits. And yun, parang that's kind of like the problem that we wanted to solve. Like we wanted to take care of all of these people, aggregate them, and parang come up with a solution to give them more benefits and more services.
Yeah, gets. So, para pala siyang health to earn. I mean, tsaka,
Yeah.
what you said is really like parang true na meron kasi tayong kakaibang economy ngayon eh. We have like these independent workers or independent, I mean, they're not employed by like big companies there. So they do not have the HR departments na
Correct.
sa kanila connect sa mga health insurance providers, for example, sa mga HMOs ganyan, 'di ba? So it's really like MetaCare is really like providing for them. Pero how really does it all
Correct.
work? I've seen sa inyong website and sa app na may membership. So when you become a
Yes.
member, you have this benefit, you have access to these benefits ba? How does this all work?
Okay, sige. So that's something I can definitely share. So right now, we're available as an app. So all you need to do is download the app, register as a user, and talagang on the surface, it really looks like Lazada, Shopee, Beauty MNL, any e-commerce site. So you can search for whatever you want, whatever you need, you can get it. So right now, parang as I mentioned earlier, we actually have a special promo now where you can get the discounts for free. This is a limited time offer lang, so it's until March 31 only. Kasi after that, that's when the memberships come into play. So, if you register, you're a free member, so you don't have to pay for anything. What we do is you can still purchase all of the products and services, and we'll also give you parang free discount vouchers that you can use to save up on those transactions. But if you really want to get parang the maximum discount possible, that's when you have to pay for like a premium membership. So the premium membership is actually super affordable. We have parang 3 payment plans, if you would call it. You can pay for it monthly at 79 pesos, annually for 588
Mura.
pesos. And then if you want a lifetime membership, it's 2,950 pesos. So parang super cheap, diba? It's cheaper than your Spotify subscription. And yeah, so parang once you have subscribed, you get full discounts na to all of our merchants. So you can get up to 40% off in certain like medicine, you can get 20% off in services. So talagang madaling ibawi yung cash out mo for the subscriptions. So yung memberships, we're rolling that out sometime probably in Q2. But right now, if you register as a user, you can enjoy the full discounts already. So parang sulitin nyo na.
Yes. Tsaka basically para siyang PhilHealth, for example, na hindi government initiative. And para siyang basically insurance provider or a healthcare, actually, holistic healthcare provider na
Yes,
may
correct.
Web3 infusion, tsaka maybe really trying
Yes.
to build the big, I mean, I think it's unique yung may e-commerce super app, marketplace where like
Correct.
everything benefits related. I think that's very good as well. Pero right now, no, ano yung mga benefits? What are the benefits that can be availed at MetaCare? Like we've mentioned earlier na we can book teleconsultations, we can buy medicine, mental health services. So, ano yung examples ng mga
Yes.
services and products na pwedeng ma-avail sa
Yeah.
commerce app ni MetaCare?
Of course. So, parang syempre the most basic is you can get teleconsultation. You can also book consultations in person. We also have mga health screenings. So, if you want to do mga lab tests, that's something that's available also. We have vaccination. We have dermatology, parang skincare, ganyan. We also have women's health. We have insurance. We also have co-working spaces. So this is something super good talaga for like freelancers kasi syempre wala tayong office, di ba? So if you want to be productive, you could go to one of those parang co-working spaces. We also have parang mga courses. So if you want to like build your coding skills, if you want to learn Canva or like Procreate, that's something available also. And eventually also down the line, we also do plan to have more retail services, parang maybe like restaurants or like more like co-working spaces available. We also plan to have loans and we also plan to have load. So parang we're really trying to see, parang okay, if freelancer ako, if I'm a working individual, ano yung kailangan ko? I need data. I need a place to work. If stressed ako, I need a mental health consultation. So I'm really trying to cover all the bases here at MetaCare. So madami talagang benefits. And we're constantly just working on like onboarding more merchants to serve us.
Yeah, gets. So parang ang target really ni MetaCare right now is mga freelancers, is that right? And parang I really like that na parang everything that a freelancer will want or will want to avail
Yes.
nasa app para you're a member, I'm a freelancer, I'm a member of MetaCare. May certain na akong kailangan, titignan ko lang sa app and wow, andun. And wow, ang mura kasi
Yeah.
na-member ako. So, I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest point dito.
Correct.
Amazing actually.
Yeah.
Pero,
Thank
speaking about
you.
the marketplace, and you mentioned that you're onboarding more brand partners. So, first of all, ano yung parang benefits ng mga partners na ito? Maybe kasi baka may nakikinig ng mga startups, maybe they want to be onboarded din sa marketplace ni MetaCare. So, on that side naman,
Yes.
parang how can it benefit them naman?
Okay, yeah. So, parang how it is kasi for merchants is we parang get leads for them. We get orders for them. So, when we've had multiple like discussions with merchants in the past, parang they would always mention na, itong mga freelancers, it's so hard to target freelancers because yun nga, kalat-kalat sila. Parang they're everywhere. There's no parang one body kind of like taking care of them. And that's actually the problem that MetaCare is trying to solve, diba? Na parang we're aggregating all of these gig economy workers, these freelancers. And in a way, parang na-mention mo kanina, yung parang HR department, parang we want to be that HR department, diba? Na parang we're aggregating them so that we can give better rates for them. Parang a great example would be like HMO. Parang if you're a corporation, diba, you get corporate rates. Pero kung individual ka, you don't get the corporate rates. But through MetaCare, that's the problem that we're trying to solve din. Na parang, if I'm an individual, you get all other individuals who want to avail of that product. And then we can provide the corporate rates for these freelancers. So yeah, we're actually like super open to getting more merchants on board. Parang at the end of the day, parang we really want to give a lot of value back to our end users, diba? And choice is definitely like, or variety is something very important to them. So yes, we're very much open to working with more merchants also.
Yeah, I think that's amazing first of all. Na parang aggregation, you're the HR department ng lahat ng buong Pilipinas. Ng lahat ng freelancers ng Pilipinas. And if you really onboard all these providers, all these health, wellness and lifestyle providers, I think that's perfect. I mean, I think that's all a freelancer can hope for or can wish for, no? An all-in-one app na andun ang lahat.
Yeah.
Kasi walang
Correct.
sarili lang niya ang nag-employ sa kanya. So,
Exactly.
na merong like aggregation ng lahat ng ito. Punta naman tayo dun sa may
Correct.
Web3 aspect. I'm very curious.
Yes, okay.
May token si MetaCare, right? Care token, is that right? So,
Correct.
paano itong token nag-work? Una, paano siya na-earn maybe and paano siya nagagamit? So, can you talk about the token?
Okay, sure. So actually right now, we haven't launched our token, but it's on the pipeline and it's coming out real soon. So kanina na-mention ko na the memberships, di ba parang may peso value yan. But you can still buy your memberships with peso. But once you have your memberships, we can start parang airdropping tokens. So these care tokens, you can use them to parang extend your subscription, or you could use them parang you can sell them in the secondary market if you want. Parang we're using these tokens as a way also to kind of give more value to our users. So parang if you think about, let's say, a normal membership to like a discount grocery or like a wholesaler, parang when you pay for the membership, that money is gone. Diba? Parang cash out mo na yun. But with MetaCare, our plan in the future, when we roll out the parang memberships and once we roll out the token, is that you just need to stake your token. So parang, if you stake a token, that means parang linalock mo siya. Parang siyang nasa parang long-term deposit na ganon. So di mo lang siya pwede galawin. But technically, that's still a token that you can get back. So if you think about it, it's not an expense, it's an asset.
Mm.
And also that asset is forever yours. And as we know naman with like cryptocurrency, parang there's a potential for the token to increase in value. So there's also that parang asset generating value when it comes to the tokens. So the token part is something that is super interesting and something that we're still building on. But it's crucial because we really want to parang push for that whole, this membership is yours and we want to give as much value back to our users.
Yeah, in essence, I think para siyang yung ginagawa ng PhilHealth, for example, and ng SSS, ng GSIS, na people, employees, parang they pay, actually, they pay regularly nga eh, and hindi naman necessarily na I mean, yung capital, I'm not sure actually if directly yung capital ay mababalik eh. Pero dito, with staking, like, you stake, I think it's the same eh, you stake or you like, actually parang you invest eh, you loan, you stake this tokens, you stake this currency para din magamit ng MetaCare or ng iba. And then in the future, when you want to reap all those benefits, babalik naman. Parang ganun, same model eh. Pero you mentioned earlier,
but yes.
Sure.
I think the difference there lang though is like there's a lot of flexibility then on our end. Na parang, I guess like with PhilHealth, I've been an employee or like PhilHealth or SSS, parang I've been an employee for like 6 years na and all. But parang I don't really know what's happening with the money that's like taken out of my payslip every month. But like here, parang, you're locking it for a year lang. And then parang after that, you have more control over it. You have more flexibility. So parang if you feel like, okay, let's say, biglang nag-times 10 yung value ng care token. So baka mas may value na ibenta mo na lang yung care token versus like taking it for the benefits. So parang that flexibility and that parang ability for you to choose what you want to do is something that we also want available to our customers.
I agree. Control and flexibility. I think philosophical kasi very related sa Web3 and
yes.
freelancing industry.
Correct.
You mentioned yung merong NFTs. I mean, I'm not sure if rinroll out siya or nasa pipeline pa lang. Pero paano naman papasok ang NFT dito sa healthcare disruption or whatever na ito?
This is super exciting actually. So we actually have a partnership with Globe right now. So if you're a Globe user and you have Globe rewards points, you can actually get on the Globe One app and then you can convert your rewards points to MetaCare vouchers. And with those vouchers, may kasama kang NFT. So it's a Globe Cares NFT. So this is one of the parang many co-branded NFTs that we plan on rolling out in the next few months. And what's special about it is parang, syempre kung Globe user ka, parang medyo exclusive yun, di ba? Na parang, I can only get this if I'm a Globe user, if I'm a Globe rewards, parang converter, ganon. And in the future, what we want to do talaga is to add parang special perks and benefits to those specific holders. So this is like parang example lang to. Pero let's say if you're Globe Cares NFT holder, baka may free data, diba? So parang we want to specialize it depending on who we're partnered with. And I cannot disclose anything, but we do have a couple more coming out soon. So medyo exciting siya kasi again, it's like exciting also for the partners, diba? Like for Globe, like it's something super cool, something very innovative. But at the end of the day, it also adds a lot of utility back to the user. It's a real life utility. Hindi lang siya like metaverse na parang digital asset, diba? Parang magagamit talaga siya ng users. So, yeah, that's the first NFT that we rolled out. And yun, medyo exciting pa kasi madami pang pakulo in the next few months.
Yeah, that's actually very exciting. Just to add to that, no, ang NFTs kasi are non-fungible tokens. They are parang authentic entities sa metaverse, no? Parang they're authenticated by all the validators or by all the computers in the network.
Correct.
Pero it's true kasi uso yung mga NFTs na yung mga picture, yung mga apes, yung mga... Pero they're just aesthetics.
Yes.
They're
Photos,
authenticated
exactly.
na photographs. I'm not sure, pero I think wala silang utility. I'm not sure, baka meron pala, pero I think most of them ay wala. Now, you're adding utility into this. So, ang utility naman ng NFTs ni MetaCare ay in the form of parang it's a special ticket, it's a special coupon na parang you're a Globe, for example, with the partnership with Globe, you're a Globe or maybe some other partner, NFT holder, you have that, parang siyang badge na you can
Correct, yes.
get maybe some privileges or discounts in the future. Para siyang yung mga yung sa mga airports and sa mga supermarkets, yung mga special
Yeah.
privilege members, ganun. So, yeah, I think that's a good spin to it. Anyway, yeah, this is a really exciting startup ano kasi really parang Web3 and healthcare. Pero can you share lang, Jem, a bit about kung paano nagsimula talaga si MetaCare? Yung napag-usapan natin earlier no bago tayo mag-start na the co-founders are like based in Singapore. So can you just share about the founding team and the team behind? So yeah.
Okay. So we're actually incubated by Eden Ventures. So parang Eden Ventures kasi before puro mga Web2 startups, so parang typical e-commerce, and then slowly parang they moved to like Web3 companies. And MetaCare was one of those projects. So our founder is Varun Panjwani. He's a Singaporean. And his background talaga is like healthcare. As in, he knows everything about healthcare and insurance. And he's also very like interested in like Web3. Parang I believe he's launched his own NFT collections also in the past. So parang it's like, oh, okay, these two worlds combining. And, it's really just us parang trying to see, okay, like how can we make this work? Our other co-founder naman is Daniel Torres. He's our CCO. He's actually based in Bangkok right now. And yeah, his background is also very much into startups, into tech. And a lot of our founding team members also come from like really big parang tech e-commerce. So we have graduates from like Lazada, Shopee, Beauty MNL, Smart, Globe, GCash, Smart. So parang a lot of like the startup energy is really important kasi if you think about it, parang Web3 is the most startup of all startups at this point.
Yeah.
It's so new.
Startups
So
naman.
parang, correct, parang it's so hard to find people with experience in the Web3 industry because everyone is super new into this whole game. But parang what's important for us is like, okay, startup mindset. You have this mindset of like building and grinding, just being relentless with like iterating until we get it right. So yeah, our team is really great. Most of us are actually based in the Philippines. We're around 13 all in all right now. So a pretty small team, but we're really trying to make big waves here.
Yeah, so you're mainly operating in the Philippines right now, or are operations like everywhere, all around the world?
Correct. So right now we're starting in the Philippines. It's our pilot city, but we do plan to expand to other like Southeast Asia countries also. We're looking probably into like Vietnam or Thailand. Just because it's kind of like medyo similar demographic, I would say, with the Philippines, and also like medyo strong yung Web3 adoption doon. So yeah, that's the future plans also for MetaCare. But for now, we're really focusing on the Philippines.
And I'm just curious, Jem, you're head of operations, ano, and we actually got
Correct.
connected through August, which is who is the strategy executive. So I mean,
Yes.
I just want to ask, how in the first place did you get into MetaCare? I mean, I'm just curious because maybe some of our listeners, they're also curious, like how do you in the first place do you become part of a startup, especially a Web3 startup? So parang, I mean, speaking about you in person, and parang how really did you get into this company, into this startup?
Right. So I was actually I came from Eden. So part of the venture builder, and then I was moved to MetaCare. Interestingly, a lot of like the team members are from referrals lang. So parang kakilala din ganon. And parang it's for me personally, especially in like the starting days or like the early days, it's really important to get people that you know and people that you trust to build your team. Kasi syempre, culture is super important, especially if you're a small team, diba? And so August was actually a referral from like one of her other parang Web3 company friends. And then I got a couple of like colleagues also from my previous companies. So yun, parang it's nice to kind of build something with people that you're familiar with.
Yes, interesting. I think ganun pala nabibuild ko yung mga ganitong klaseng company. But it's true, referrals. It's true na I think it's better or it's actually good to start teams with the most, yung parang alam mo, yung parang sure ka na you can trust and you can action.
Correct.
Another question
Correct.
about the
Sure.
community naman, or like the market in the Philippines. I mean, the Philippines is one of the most Web3 adoption in the whole world. So
Correct.
parang how
Correct.
I mean, how really do you parang sell, or parang how really do you plan to market out MetaCare to the country, to the Philippines? I mean, you're starting with the Philippines, so we need
Mm.
to know about that lang.
Correct. Correct. So actually, right now, we want to keep things simple. Parang, majority of Filipinos, yes, strong yung NFT parang knowledge nila, strong yung Web3 knowledge nila. But it's mostly because of Axie. So Axie is very, very different from MetaCare. Like Axie is a game, MetaCare is, an NFT na parang membership siya. So it's quite different. So right now, parang our game plan is really to, market MetaCare and focus on the savings. Focus on the benefits that you can receive. Because even if, let's say, you remove the Web3 component, at the end of the day, parang savings is a universal desire. Everybody wants to save. And we really try to keep it simple. Na parang if you really go through the app, it looks like an e-commerce model talaga. So parang you pay with peso, you pay through GCash, you pay through Grab, pay through credit card. It's all very familiar things to you that you don't even notice that there's a Web3 component going on. So our plan is to, again, start with parang, focusing on the actual real life benefits. And medyo crucial din yung partners namin like Globe in getting the word out there because syempre they're one of the biggest telcos in the country. But also, we are in constant communication with a lot of like Web3 players. So guilds, other Web3 companies. Kasi at the end of the day, parang what we really want is to build Web3 also in the Philippines. You want to build a community that supports each other and, you really want to get more users, more people to understand. And for us, at least for MetaCare, diba, parang the easiest way for people to understand it is if they can use it in their real life. Like it's a practical, physical good that they can use. So yun, parang when you market it, it's mostly about the benefits, the savings. And then later on, dadating na yung education about Web3, about the tokens, about the NFTs.
Yeah, amazing. Actually, that's a very good answer. Kasi parang it's all about, I mean, going back to Web3 muna, no? It's all about the Web3 philosophy din. Because the world right now is actually shifting, it's actually changing na. It's true na dumadami na yung mga independent workers nga. Kasi in Web3, parang core philosophy dito is yung decentralization. And I think that's also related to how the world is changing right now, especially in terms of
Yes.
labor, economy. And then, I really like the aspect na, ayun nga, parang everyone is independent, everyone is decentralized, pero parang merong marketplace like MetaCare na nagpo-provide ng, I think you said savings and benefits, and I really like the e-commerce aspect na andun lahat ng kailangan ko as a freelancer. Parang, and connected din sa GCash na Globe, no? Parang madali talaga. So, madali siyang wallet na parang I just look at my phone and I just find whatever I need, and it's accessible, it's cheap because I am a member. Yeah, so our last question lang, Jim. No? Thank you for sharing. Ano
Of
talaga
course.
yung vision ni MetaCare like or the roadmap maybe in like 5-10 years? So, how do you see really MetaCare building and growing into the future? So, can you just share about that?
Well, it's really simple for us. Like we just really want to give people access to cheap healthcare and benefits. So the more users that we get on board, parang the more we can make that parang dream come true. Because parang if you think about it, at the core of our business, remove Web3, remove the tokens, remove the NFTs. Parang it's all about access. It's all about access. It's about convenience. It's about affordability. It starts with the Philippines definitely, but we really have big dreams. We have big plans. We want to go to different countries and replicate this because again, parang healthcare it's something that everybody deserves. It's not something na dapat for certain people lang. It should be accessible to all. And parang, what we always say for MetaCare, it's like MetaCare cares for you. And we really do care for you guys. And that's what we want to do talaga. So, medyo fluffy answer, but it's true. Na parang, we just really want to take care of the people that we can take care of.
Wow. MetaCare really cares for you, and it's really providing
Yes.
equitable equitable access to health, wellness, and lifestyle to everyone. I mean, really to everyone. So, maraming salamat, Jem, for this conversation. If our
Thank you
listeners want to know more about MetaCare,
so much.
to download the app, maybe they want to avail of the memberships, or they want just to
Yes.
explore, just to know more. So, how can they find more information? Maybe you can lead them to the website or to the social media channels or wherever.
Yes. Okay. So we're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So on Instagram, we're mymeta.care. On Twitter, we're mymetacare. On Facebook, we're also mymetacare. We're available also on Android and iOS. Maybe I can send you the QR code and you can put it also on the screen. Go download our app, guys. Again, we have a special promo until the end of March. So it's super exciting and promise you guys will love the app. You'll enjoy big savings and yeah, like just get in touch with any one of us and we'd love to tagang partner up with you guys, whether you're a merchant, whether you're a company looking for additional benefits, or if you're just somebody who's interested in knowing more about MetaCare. Our team would love to get on a call or like a quick chat with you guys just to share more about our advocacy.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So
Thank
I also
you.
download the app. My
Thank
meta,
you.
and I also put those links below and the QR.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, maraming salamat, Jem, for this conversation and for sharing about MetaCare. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Johnny.
Thank you very much to our 30 patrons. This episode is super powered by TechShake, Asia's most active Philippine-based startup ecosystem builder, creating bridges with investors, corporations, and governments. One CFO, the tech-enabled CFO, bookkeeping, and tax services for startups and SMEs. Pinoy IP Works, capture your startup's value proposition through patent and trademark protection. Pocketworks, the leading enabler and only Internet of Things social enterprise in the Philippines. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. NutriCoach, the all-in-one productivity tool for dietitians and nutritionists. Benjoy's Food Products, the home of premium bacon ends, tapa, and tocino. And D-Buzz, microblogging app powered by the Hive blockchain promoting freedom of speech and content ownership. This episode is powered by AltSwitch, ePlayment, Tuala, and Hive Energy PH. AskLex PH Academy is our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and many more. Support the podcast through the links in the description.